Hi, it's Samantha Conboy, Certified Classical Homeopath. I wanted to do a special video for all you teachers out there, teaching staff, anybody related to school and teaching our children right now. I know it is getting hectic and I know it's a lot of work. And I've been reading about just the hours upon hours that a lot of you are putting in. And I just want to thank you and give you some tips, give you some things that you could add. They're not going to be hard things, and they're things that could really make a difference in how you feel like overall. And so number one, I would recommend Rescue Remedy. It's a flower essence. It's made of 5 different flowers. You can get it at your local health food store, and it's just a natural stress reliever. It's something they come in different formulas. You can use the drops. They have little chewy pastels, but it's something you could, as simple as you could add it to your water, and then just have kind of that natural stress relief all the time, anytime you sip your water. So that's number one. Number two is phos, and I've talked about this in other videos, and you might be sick of hearing about it, but it's a really great phos cell salt. It really does help to soothe those overworked nerves, which I'm sure at this point, what are we, early October, your nerves are probably needing some soothing. So I do highly recommend looking into getting phos cell salt, and I'll put all the information in the comments on where you can get it, and just follow the instructions on the bottle on how to take it. And then the other thing, there's 2 other things that are kind of new and not necessarily homeopathic, but when I'm in a revved up state and maybe tired and not getting enough rest or not eating well, the last thing we want to do is keep revving things up. So if you're doing a lot of caffeine or do a lot of sugar, those are things you can look at limiting or at least avoiding, avoiding caffeine or limiting caffeine. And there's a tea called Tulsi tea, and it's made from adaptogenic herbs, and it's a really nice, soothing, it's lovely. If you like, they have different flavors. So again, I'll put the comments and information on how to get it in the comments, but I would highly recommend that versus a cup of coffee. I know the coffee gives you the energy and the buzz you need to get through things, but the Tulsi tea can be really, really relaxing and do great things for your nerves. And then the last thing I want to suggest is looking at some adrenal support. So there's all kinds of different supplements you can look at. I'll again add a few in the links, but really looking at how to support your adrenals, because they're probably over functioning right now. They're probably doing overtime as you're trying to Zoom and keep up with everything, and dialogue with the students and the parents, and just trying to have some breather for yourself. So, and if you know any teachers, please pass this on to them. I'm also running a 50% off special right now for any teachers who want to try homeopathy or would just like to talk about different natural ways to support themselves during this really strange and bizarre time. So all my contact information will be below, but take really good care of yourself. And thank you again for all of the hard work and dedication that you're putting into, my kids and all the kids in the world. So thank you very much.